entry, and on 11th April he has cleared his SSB and thereafter his medical. And here we have his photograph from Jalandhar. And I will just request Parth to first introduce himself and thereafter talk about his journey of preparation for SSB, which could be a lot of useful to you. And after the journey, he'll also talk about his experience of SSB and any anecdotes or any memories which you have of SSB. Yeah, so please share that. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, AMAS. Good evening, one and all. My name is Parth Tripathi. I am a BTech undergraduate student from Cluster Innovation Center. I did my BTech in IT and Maths, and I went for the TGC-141 entry, and that was my third attempt. My previous two attempts were of the TGC as well. I got confessed out in both of them and got recommended in my third. Talking about the SSB, AMAS has literally helped me a lot in my SSB. So, talking about the initial stage, the OIR, initial OIR by Afsana ma'am will help you a lot. To be very honest, you won't feel pressure. You just don't have to see the time. You'll be able to attempt all the questions well in time. Moving on to the PPDT, I remember there were 16 students in my batch and only I got screened in among them. Try to, sir will make you write. This is their third day, right? So, sir will make you write about the government schemes. Try to learn all the government schemes possible because that will help you to stand out in the PPDT. I remember my picture was of farmland, so I made a picture related to the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Yojana. So the main point of the discussion in the GD was my story only. But it's also very important to conclude everyone because since it's a GD, right? So I try to not push my point, but also to push a bit because I also wanted the assessor to see my story as well in order to get in. So among 16, I was the only one who got screened in. Then moving to the psych test, AMAS will change your psych. Let me be very honest. Among 11 pictures, 9 of them were same. I won't count the blank one. Then one picture was very similar, but the picture was not the same. Later on, W80s, Sandeep sir की आवाज तो कान में गूंजेगी when he'll come into the class. You'll see a word and you'll see Sandeep sir shouting from behind, "भाई ये क्या लिख रहा है?" Write something else, right? So W80 was good. There were a lot of new words which only one word was there which was not practiced by me. It was done in the mass, but I left it. So when you get a break, try to make the most of it. Break में जाओ बाहर and rewrite and come again and rewrite what you missed. Talking about the SRTs, SRT practice a lot right after the MRs also. I would recommend all of you to practice SRTs as much as possible. Try to reduce your time when you are practicing at home. So they give you around 15 seconds. You try to do it in 12 seconds max. Because if you are not able to get answer in SRTs, you'll do it by when you have a bit of time left with you. So I did 60 SRTs in 25 minutes there. I had 5 minutes left. I was just looking in the hall. The psych sir asked me, "Are you done?" I said, "Yes." He said, "You have 5 minutes." So I had nothing to do. I did all 60. Then I went back to my W80. There only I left a word. So I completed that. So this helps you, this small things helps you in making a larger impact. Then talking about the interview, my interview was very good. Here in a mass, BSB sir took my interview. And I literally think if I'm able to tackle BSB sir, I can tackle any interview. BSB sir grilled me for my hobby. So I wrote photography. So a bit of a backstory. I also came in 66 batch as well, but I did not completed the whole batch. I left before the GTO. So, and I regret that because if I would have attended that GTO, I was pretty sure that I would have made it in my first attempt only. So, after coming back to BSB, so during that, sir told me to write some hobby of photography. So, be ready with the questions what you have wrote. So, BSB sir was also a photography enthusiast. He grilled me on photography. Over the 45 minutes interview, 40 minutes were on the photography part. So it literally helped me in my interview. So my interview was for approx 1 hour 55 minutes it went. So
At SSB.
yes, sir, at SSB, not here. So also when I was a student of 85 back,
50 minutes, almost 2 hours.
almost 2 hours, yes. So when I was also a student, an ex-Amasian came here.
Normal you will have 45 minutes interview, but he will tell you how it went off.
Yes. So when I was sitting here, an ex-Amasian student came in. He said one thing that is still stuck in my head. He said, "Interview is not an introspection; it's a conversation." So, because if you remain calm, you'll able to feel it as a conversation. That's why my interview lasted longer. So I started at 6:15 and I ended at 8:10 something. So when I went in, he bombarded me with the CIQs. He combined two CIQs together, and in between I forgot CIQ. So there was a long break between me and him. Then I just uttered a word, "Sir, can I have a drink of water?" So he said, "Yeah, sure." Till then, I remembered everything that he was asking for. So this idea didn't strike me earlier, or I was not prepared that I'm gonna do this because I remained calm. I meditated before the interview, so this helped me. Sandeep sir will tell you the importance of meditation. Why is it important to take regular deep breaths? So interviewer asked me when I was waiting outside that what were you doing? I said, "Sir, I was meditating." He said, "Do you do it oftenly?" I said, "Yes, sir." So when he asked me about my daily schedule and the week schedule, I somewhat fitted meditation in between right on spot because I said I do it every day, and if I don't speak it now, it will create a hindrance in somewhere. So interview went fine. I was very calm during the interview. All thanks to VSB sir and you sir. So also you'll have conference on the last day here in AMAS. So in AMAS, I was fortunate enough that sir took my conference and my psych was also reviewed by sir only. So when I got conference here, sir asked me mathematical questions because I am a BTech student in IT and maths. So I was pretty sure that interview gonna bomb me with the maths question, multiplications, everything. Yes sir, he asked me. Yes sir, he asked me about 96 का square कितना होता है, 98 का square कितना होता है. So I was able to answer that because I know the trick. Also, sir introduced me this that the questions sir will give you for the conference interview, work on them. The profit loss questions and the multiplication part will be there because when I had my conference here, sir asked me about the profit and loss question. He asked me about simple interest question. So I was not able to multiply here because sir gave me something which had a large number of zeros in that. So after the interview, I had my GTO. Yes, next day GTO. I was very sure that I'm getting recommended right after the GD because I initiated the GD. No one was saying anything for the initial 10 minutes. Since it was very easy because AMAS makes you practice so much that if you by chance tend to forget, you can't. Your reflexes will work there. So you'll also be introduced to the data diary here. That is chota packet bada dhamaka, guys. You have to prepare it in such a manner that is everything for you. Sir will make you write about the topics in that. He'll make you write about your books, sports, everything. Sir will give. So Sunday will be they will be given a kal. Okay, so tomorrow you'll get to know about the data diary. Prepare it so well that it's everything for you. Write short points, write data. So in my GD, how I got much more confident about the GD because I led. I threw a lead in the GD. Everyone followed that. Then what happened was I stated facts. The third point was data. Again, data, data, data. So right after after our GD is done, when we were formed, yeah, we were GP. So practice GP as much as possible because you'll have 10 minutes, but they try to wind up it in 8 minutes max. Because I've been in Jalandhar, my GP writing timing was under 8 minutes. Yes, so I practiced to write GP in 7 minutes at home. So I would suggest one thing that whenever you are practicing at home, try to do it in a less time as compared to the SSB because that time difference will help you a lot. Because when you go to SSB, you'll have a bit of pressure in your mind. So the brain won't function as efficiently as it is working at home. So that difference will help you a lot. Then GP, I didn't try to impose my answer in the GP. In the discussion part, I tried what everyone is saying. The answer was, I think, answer was the most stupid answer so we discussed in the GP, because it was pretty much visible that boat is there. Someone said boat is not there. Since you are a part of the GD, you have to agree, yeah, boat is not there. So I did not try to impose my answer. I went with the flow, how the group is going. And whenever you try to get the opportunity to speak, so like sir will introduce that, may I speak, gentlemen, you should always do that. It's up to the group if they want you to or do not, because the GTO sir has already assessed you on that basis.
So what about the outdoor tasks?
Yeah, talking about the outdoor task. Yeah, so PGT sir will make you write 21 rules, learn them by heart. So before sir gave me this mic, I was repeating in my mind, identify the fulcrum, if not found, create it. So it will help you a lot in the PGT. And sir will also tell you about one funda that is Andarya Bandar. That will help you a lot in the PGT 3 and 4. Because all the ideas, the basic ideas will be done in PGT 1 and 2. 2 will be a slightly difficult compared to 1, but 3 will test your brain. And for that, you have to learn all the 21 rules by heart. Try to revise them when you wake up and try to read them when you're sleeping. Right? So, talking about the HGT, so sir will tell you how GTO, sir will look at it. So, he divided a group.
What are you looking at?
Yes, yes,
What
sir.
are you looking for?
Yes, learn all those points.
I've already started telling you.
Okay, learn all those points, because that is very, because I was not trying to beat around the bush by giving ideas that are not workable. Since I know what is GTO looking for, I try to hit the bullseye. So I learned all of them. I was very much, when I was going to my PGT, I know what is GTO looking for. I try to keep revise in my mind. Later, talking about the HGT sir will tell you the fundas GTOs use to assess what they are looking at. So, sir, my group was divided into odd even. GTO sir asked me, so I was 28, so I was even. So, somewhat somewhere I was clear that he made up my mind that he wants me to be there. So, we did the HGT talking about the command task. Sir will make you learn the briefing of the command task, learn it very well, because it creates an impression not only on the GTO but also to your subordinates. They'll try to copy you, but if you learn it by heart, you'll have the flow to it. Talking about the command task, 21 rules, sir, again, it helped me a lot. I was given a movable structure, and when I had three approaches. I did one, he break the structure. Then he said, no, this is red. Go shift to other structure, other approach. I did all three in within time. Like I was given 13 minutes. He said, you have 13 minutes, not 15. So I did it in 10 minutes, and in between he tried to ask me about the multiple questions related to mathematics. He asked me about the multiplications. Also, I am a BTech graduate, so interview had technical questions, of course. So whatever you write, try to align them in your PIQ as well as in your psych stories, because that will help you. Yeah, talking about the conference, my waiting time was, I don't think so, was even 10 seconds. 20, I was test number 28, 27 just came out, and it is said that when 28 will go in, 29 will close the door. But 27 was at the door, and my chest number flashed in. So 27 closed my door. So when I went in, nothing was there on my mind, it was just a smile. So that's what I did in the interview as well. I was not able to answer many questions in the interview because he grilled me too much in 2 hours. But I always kept a smile on my face because it helped me to remain calm. Same happened in the conference. He asked me, "What did you do for the 5 days?" I said, "I did psych. I went to sleep. GTO, I went to sleep. Day two, I went to sleep." So he asked me, "You were given outpass on the GTO day two?" I said, "Yes, sir." He asked me again, "What did you do?" I said, "Sir, I was sleeping." Then the whole board laughed. I don't know why. So that was it. That was my conference. And when the results were declared, my
When you
name.
woke up,
Yes, sir.
when the results were declared, you were
Yes, sir. I was sitting just like this, hoping my name would come. But when the results got declared, I was the first one to get recommended, and हार्डली आई कुड प्रोसेस एनीथिंग, उन्होंने चेस्ट नंबर उतार के बाहर भेज दिया कि गो आउटसाइड, गेट योर बैग्स. सो दैट वाज द होल एक्सपीरियंस. एंड
That three AMASians got recommended.
yeah, among with me, three Amasians got recommended. Yes, one point, try to make different number of stories as well for the same picture, because you may or may not counter Amasians with you, because Sandeep sir will teach everyone the same, right? So I had a Amasian student of 76 batch and 84 batch. So I was only a bit aware about the one. So I asked him the night before the psych test, what are your thoughts? What will you write for the pictures? Because I wanted, see, 15-20 words would work. But to have any students, my problem was not that what story should I make. My problem was which story should I choose for this theme. Name I was pretty sure. I remember 12 names. कि यही लिखना है, I have to write this. But I have to think about which story do I have to write. So what this helps you, in 30 seconds that you get to see the picture, you get additional 30 seconds to write. Right? You'll see the picture, the story will strike you, and you'll be able to write for more than 4 minutes. That would be 4 minutes 20 seconds. Sometimes 20 seconds work well in your favor. And data diary is done, and one GK booklet was also will be given to you.
GK and military knowledge.
GK and military knowledge, yes, that is also very important. I learned a lot about the IMA. He asked me many questions on IMA, so I was able to answer a lot of them, and I was able to answer in depth also. So it's very important to what AMAS provides you, to go through it thoroughly. And also there would be one lie that your classes will be from 8 to 2. It's not going to happen. It will be from 8 to 8 sometimes. So I think it worked in my favor. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Parth. And now we'll present him the AMAS tie and the cup. And he's got a lot of sweets for you. Okay. तो ये स्वीट्स जो है ये सब कर्जा है आपके ऊपर, फ्री में नहीं खा रहे हैं आप, तो कर्जा है, इधर आके उतारना है, सिलेक्ट होके आना है, और जैसे अपना कर्जा उतारा आप सबने भी उतारना है, तभी मिलेगा, ठीक है नहीं तो नहीं मिलेगा. ओके, सो वील प्रेजेंट विद टाई. लेट्स